Coastal cities are centers of growth and development, but they are equally vulnerable to the consequences of climate change. According to a latest study, rising sea levels due to climate change could make India's Mumbai lose 10% of its land in the next 15 years. WION's principal correspondent Disha Shah gets us this report. Take a look.
Mumbai, India's financial hub, may lose 10% of its land to rising sea levels in just 15 years. This means that by 2040, more than 10% of the land in Mumbai is predicted to be submerged due to rising sea levels. This is according to a recent study by the Centre for Study of Science, Technology and Policy, or CSTEP. This has sounded alarm bells about the escalating threat of sea level rise to India's coastal cities. A worrying trend that is set to worsen. According to the CSTEP report, Mumbai has experienced the most significant rise in sea levels among 15 major coastal cities in recent decades. The other coastal cities impacted are Haldia, Visakhapatnam, Kochi, Paradip and Chennai. According to the data from the report, Mumbai saw a rise of 4.44 centimeter between 1987 and 2021. Following Mumbai, Haldia recorded a rise of 2.726 centimeter, Visakhapatnam a 2.381 centimeter rise, and Kochi at 2.213 centimeter, while Paradip was 0.7 centimeter and Chennai stood at 0.679 centimeter. To make matters worse, the study forecasts that sea levels will continue to rise until the end of the century, with Mumbai expected to face the highest increase. By 2100, even under a medium emission scenario, projections indicate that sea levels will rise by 76.2 centimeter in Mumbai, 75.5 centimeter in Panaji, 75.3 centimeter in Udupi, and 75.2 centimeter in Mangalore, 75.1 centimeter in Kozhikode, and 74.9 centimeter in Kochi. With that, 74.7 centimeter in Thiruvananthapuram and 74.7 centimeter in Kanyakumari. The study also explores potential inundation areas in the cities for 2040, 2060, 2080 and the year 2100. These scenarios are considered how socioeconomic factors such as population, education and urbanization might affect greenhouse gas emissions impacting climate change. Researchers based out of Mumbai believe immediate action and engineering-like solutions are needed to tackle this.
No regret action. So let's say you increase the mangrove covers and you put some artificial reefs which will actually damp any impact of sea level rise. Because the way they have done it, you take sea level rise and you inundate the city and how much land will be lost and so on. The trickier thing is to see what happens when the storms come in, how much more water will come in. So you want to damp those things. But the other actions like asking people to move away from the coastline, they are much more difficult. So in that case, you have to just come down and see what real engineering solutions you will look for.
The researchers in the report also emphasized the far-reaching implications of rising sea levels. Multiple reasons behind this, as per the report, climate change brought on by fossil fuel burning and greenhouse gas emissions has led to steady increase in the global temperatures. As a result, sea surface temperatures and glacier melting have increased, eventually rising sea levels and posing a major threat to coastal cities worldwide, including Indian coastal cities.
Of course, it calls for risk mitigation and adaptation, but in a city like Mumbai, what are the adaptation options? So you want to reduce the regions where waters get collected, so you want to improve the drainage system, you want to improve early warnings. So now IIT Bombay itself is doing early warnings of heavy rain, floods. So these have to get ahead of the climate warming scenarios. But then when you do new development, whether near the coast or interior, you have to keep in mind that there is a risk. Even if there is uncertainty in the risk, you have to plan so that you don't get inundated again and again. And mitigation is, of course, as I said before, coastal activities, but this is all remotely forced climate. You can only do so much. So how much mitigation you can do depends on national action plans and global action plans. So India has to play with the international partners, and Mumbai has to play with other states and the central government within India to see how they can mitigate the risks.
The beaches, backwaters and mangrove forests, which are crucial for biodiversity and tourism, are particularly at the risk here, according to the report. And therefore, the report underscores the urgent need for comprehensive policies to address the challenges posed by the rising sea levels. With video journalist Sumesh, this is Ishasha reporting here for WION World is One from Mumbai.